Hey everyone, this is Rachel from Nonessential Media, and you're listening to the Lifecast podcast. Just as a reminder, this is a teen-rated podcast, so if you are under the age of 13, do not listen. If you're over 13, stay tuned and enjoy! Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Lifecast podcast. My name is Rachel.
And my name is Isaac.
And today it's our Thanksgiving special because it's Thanksgiving. Which means food, desserts.
Food
coma, turkey, ham.
Alcohol.
Unless you don't eat that, then it's something else. But yeah. We love Thanksgiving. My family is huge on eating, so any holiday that revolves around eating, actually we've made sure that every holiday has revolved around eating. So that's pretty much what we're gonna do. And I just finished making a pumpkin roll that looks so good.
So good.
Please keep that in this.
Yes.
So I don't really know what we're going to, as always, I guess I should always start out saying, we don't always know what we're going to talk about because we don't plan this. We were just like, hey, let's do a Thanksgiving episode. So we were trying to think of some things. And so I was thinking about, saying what we were thankful for, but that's pretty generic. Like, family, friends, life, I guess.
And nobody really wants to hear that, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think you guys really care about what we're thankful for. I mean, we care about what you're thankful for, so let us know because we'd want to know. Anyway, I have this really funny story. It's probably not that funny, but me and Isaac were crying, laughing, in tears just a couple hours ago because of this. So, the last couple days we've been prepping for Thanksgiving, making pies, desserts, all sorts of stuff. And my dad had this, he has this recipe book that he had printed off. He started making it in 2007. It's our family recipes, and it's from 2007, keep in mind, okay? So it's pretty old. And he said he's been adding to it here and there. So when you open up the first page, it says, oh, this is a collection of recipes for my wife, my mom, and myself. So I'm like, oh, family recipes, this is going to be pretty cool, right? So I go into the second page, and it's talking about what makes you a good chef and a great chef. First of all, a lot of typos. He didn't even put he has number 3 for like the third part of what makes you a great chef, but there's no number 3 written out.
It's just not there.
It's just not there. It's blank. And then the most funny part of this whole thing is me and Isaac, well, I had looked through it, then I was telling Isaac that this is supposed to be a family cookbook, right? So like all of our family recipes in here. And then you get to like the 4th page and it literally says KFC biscuits. And I just like, Dad, didn't you say this was a family cookbook? And he's like, yeah, why? And I was like,
he got like defensive.
Yeah, he literally got defensive. And then there was like Applebee's baby back ribs, Hardee's biscuits, some kind of like different mac and cheese. Like there's so many stolen recipes off the internet. And I'm just like, so are you going to like claim these as your own? Are you going to make them your own? Like what's going on? And he's just like, it's a work in progress. And I was like,
That's all he kept saying. And we're like, okay, but like,
this is from 2007 and it's still a work in progress. Like right? I get always adding recipes, but you still have not somehow taken
2019. That's 12 years apart.
Yeah.
How is it still a work in progress? I just want to know.
Okay, KFC biscuits, which makes it even funnier if you know our dad because he's obsessed with KFC. So of course the KFC biscuit recipe would be in there. It's just it really, when you say it again, it's really not that funny, but we were already laughing because of something else that we started laughing about. So when we started talking about this, we were laughing before we even got to the end of it, like in tears laughing. So that's how today's gone, which is gone well so far. It's been actually pretty chill.
I'm excited to get crunk on the apple cider.
Ooh, so we've always had apple cider growing up, but as the years...
Sparkling cider.
Sparkling cider, there we go. Apple cider, sparkling cider, same kind of thing. But we've always had it growing up. But my parents, as we've gotten older, are like, we're just not going to buy it. So it's up to us. And I take sparkling cider very seriously because it is good. It is so good. And we don't drink alcohol in my family. My mom's a recovering alcoholic, so we don't bring alcohol into the house. So I'm like, this is obviously the closest thing we're going to get. And it is so good that I go out and I buy, like, not even, well, I usually buy, like, at least 6 bottles of sparkling cider. And I always have 1 bottle for myself, like an entire bottle for myself. But I bought 4 bottles this time and then 4 mini bottles.
Dang, you got 4 minis?
Yeah, it's like
Where
a 4
at?
pack. They're in the garage, chilling for tomorrow.
Well, everyone gets pretty crunk off sparkling cider. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, if you did not have a childhood, if you didn't pretend like you were drunk after drinking sparkling cider.
I know we've already mentioned that in a previous life cast, but like,
it still applies.
It's a part of our being at this point.
Yeah.
We probably will mention it in every life cast after this one too.
There's something wrong if you don't hear us mention it. I'm just my hype level for food is so high right now because Christmas is good. You have good food. You know, we have prime rib on Christmas. It's always very good. But Thanksgiving is like potatoes, ham, turkey, so many sides and desserts. It's just like, oh, a big feast.
And it's part of that build up to Christmas. Like we talk about, we don't really like Christmas itself. Like we like the gifts opening and seeing everyone's open their gifts and what we got them and stuff like that. But after that, it's just done.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the magical part about Christmas is it's the build up. You know, the things you do leading up, the movies, the music, everything you do leading up just gets that anticipation built up to when then it's Christmas, you're like, yay, and then as the day goes on, you're like, wait, it's over. It's fading. It's gone. You know?
So not only is Thanksgiving good for the food, but it's also you have Black Friday right after, and then you have Christmas to look forward to. So it's like it's just like one of the happiest moments, I feel like. Even if you're not necessarily in a happy place, I feel like just the mood of the season puts you in somewhat of a warm feeling.
Yeah, because it's something a lot of people celebrate. Not everyone, but the majority of people obviously celebrate Christmas. So you get this like community feel of it.
Yeah.
You know? What I really like about this time of the year is we have like so many birthdays, the babies' birthdays, Thanksgiving, Black Friday. I mean, we usually go Black Friday shopping, but I really don't have anything to get this year. But anyway, and then we have your birthday, and then we have Christmas, and then there's New Year. So it's like one thing after another, and I love being busy. I don't like being overly busy where I'm stressed and constantly like, oh my gosh, can't handle this. But I love having things to do. So this time of the year is one of my favorite times because there's always something to look forward to, or some kind of event to go to, or family to meet up with. So this is my favorite time of year.
One thing I've never tried that I always wish we had at Thanksgiving was a turducken.
Yeah.
Just the idea of that is so like outlandish, but not to me. I just want to try and
deep fried turkey.
Ooh, KFC.
KFC.
Full circle.
Dad goes to KFC, uses their deep fryer, brings a turkey. He's like, I'm going to just take some of these biscuits.
He's like, can I use this real quick? We have our Thanksgiving in KFC.
They're closed. Dad somehow breaks in. We have a whole feast waiting for us. He brings out like gallons of A&W root beer.
Anyways, you mentioned my birthday was coming up December 11th.
Yeah, so shoot Isaac a message. Or send him a gift.
Hashtag Sag season.
Cringe. So much cringe.
Okay,
I'm starting a new one. Leo League.
Anyways, I never heard anyone talk good about Sagittarius. Like, I had never even heard anyone...
Well, first of all, you guys call yourself Sag? A vag? So, I mean, that correlation's there.
Saggy Vaggy.
Ooh, I got a Saggy Vaggy.
It's Vag season.
Hey, y'all, it's Vag season.
A vagina.
What's your sign?
Oh, a vagina.
It's a badge. I'm a badge. Who's got their badge?
The Bible, Fallopians 3:7.
Fallopian. All right, badges. Open your Bible up to Philippians 6:20.
420. Anyways, what I was saying is no one, at least from what I saw, I never heard or saw anyone talk about Sagittarius. I saw every other zodiac, and in these last couple years, all of a sudden it's like Sag season, like everyone's like obsessed.
I've noticed
like it's one of their favorite signs, and I'm like, where did this come from?
But I'm not bad about it because Leos get along great with Sagittarius. So, obviously, we get along great. Well, sometimes, for the most part. Okay.
So one of the most fond memories I have of Thanksgiving, I think I was about 15, and it was at our old house, and everyone had left, even Derek, for Black Friday, and it was one of the first times.
Wait, did I leave too?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was one of the first times I had ever played Skyrim, and I literally played it all night long. Like, I stayed up the whole night just playing it. So one of my best memories, it's what I think of every time Thanksgiving comes along each year. Video games in general are just some of the best moments for me. I don't know if that means I'm like a gamer. What? I don't like to call myself a gamer.
I'm a gamer.
There's this really funny meme that me and Rachel send to each other periodically, and it's someone's on their phone getting a text from their mom, and the text just says,
"Hey, gamer."
And it's like,
no,
we
it's
could
funny.
Totally see any mom doing
No,
that.
but our mom specifically would send a text like that.
Yeah.
That's what makes it funny. Is I could
Has
totally.
she? I feel like she has.
I feel like she
before.
has too. That's why it's funny because I could imagine just getting a text that says "Hey, gamer."
Like,
just
you
cringing.
You could be like in the middle of something important, like, "Hey, gamer."
Hey, gamer.
'Cause
I don't know if I really have any Thanksgiving moments that stand out. I guess we have very generic Thanksgivings. Well, I feel like our family is so crazy out there that it's never a normal Thanksgiving, but for us it's normal because that's just what we're used to.
yeah, I'm like, can there be a car crash or something?
There's always a fight. Someone always gets in a fight, no matter whether it's our parents or just siblings or, there's always a fight to look forward to. I'm sure tomorrow morning there'll be one.
Everyone beefing.
Everyone's. Oh, don't we usually roast people at the dinner table? That's what we do.
Yeah, we have like an annual roast, and I think I started it out. And
you
then
did.
After a while, I kind of gave that to everyone else.
Yeah, you started roasting people on Thanksgiving, and now it's just like an annual family roast where we all roast each other. And it gets pretty intense sometimes.
Picture like 12 to 15 people at a dinner table just stuffing their faces and everyone's roasting each other. That's our Thanksgiving.
Yeah. We're not sitting around saying what we're thankful for. We're just roasting each other.
Yeah, we're just like, really? You're going to eat that much?
I was going to say something, but it's probably not very nice, so I'm not going to say it.
Our roasts go pretty deep, though.
They do. Sometimes?
They hit home.
So I remember one year someone said something to Heather, and it was just, like, dead serious for a moment.
Yeah, like, it just got silent. We were like, anyways,
Yeah, trying to change the subject. So, sometimes people just get a little too carried away. That sparkling cider hits them in some other way, and then they're like,
That sparkling cider, it brings out a whole different side of people.
Our whole family. It hits
like,
different.
It's kind of like Snickers bars. Like, you when you're hungry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm just thinking about Thanksgiving now, and I can't wait. I'm going to wake up tomorrow to the smell of turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes. And we've been...
Creamy mashed potatoes.
Yes. We've been smelling nonstop pie so far, because our dad loves to bake and cook.
We already got a peach pie, a pecan pie,
and a
pumpkin pie, and an apple pie. He's going to make another pumpkin pie.
Yeah, we haven't... And then I just made a pumpkin roll. And then we already have some other, like, side dishes ready. And then we have other family bringing over dishes. So it's going to be interesting. I have this new tactic. I started it last year, and it made total sense. I used to every year get a huge plate of everything because we have so much food. But by the time I get done with 2 things, I'm already full and I don't want to eat the rest of them. So I just literally get a little bit of everything. And then I'm like, okay, now that I've got a little bit of everything, if I finish my plate, I'll go back and get the things that I really want, like a little bit more of. But it is pretty intense because I tried to finish the whole plate and it never works out.
Yeah. I never have been able to finish a Thanksgiving plate, no matter how good it is.
Mm-hmm.
Every year, like...
Even if you starve yourself and you're dying of hunger.
Every year, I don't know if this is, like, the same for anyone else out there or, like, Rachel, but my appetite, like, goes down each year. And I hate it. I don't know why it does that.
One of my old coworkers gave me a really good tip because I was telling him we were working together and it was a few days leading up to Thanksgiving, and I was like, oh, I'm going to starve myself from this point on. That way I can eat so much on Thanksgiving. And he's like, no, you're doing it all wrong. What you do is you stuff your face each day. Like 3 days before Thanksgiving, you just stuff your face each day till you can't eat anymore. And then he said by Thanksgiving, you don't eat until dinner, and you have built up this stomach tolerance. Like you can hold so much more because you've literally trained your body. Healthy. It's not healthy. That cannot be healthy at all. But I mean, if you really want to enjoy that much Thanksgiving food, that is smart. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm that dedicated though to do that. We're already talking about having like a second Thanksgiving on Friday.
Yeah, we already have plans and it's not even Thanksgiving yet.
Okay, but honestly, we have so much leftovers from Thanksgiving that it makes sense to just eat it again on Friday.
True. Anyways, that has been our Thanksgiving episode.
We hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you celebrate it, and you eat tons of food and get great deals if you go shopping. Let us know. Let us know how your Thanksgiving went, or what deals you got, or whatever you want to share with us. Let us know. You can find us on nonessentialmedia.com, on all social media. You can even send us an email, which you can find on our website.
You can find us on Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, YouTube. We're pretty much
everywhere.
Pretty much we're
the most popular, I guess the most common podcast sites so far.
From our website, it's linked to all of those.
Yes.
On each podcast that we have. So be on the lookout for those. Anyways, I am Isaac.
I'm Rachel.
And thank you for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey everyone, it's Rachel again from Nonessential Media. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. It was so much fun putting it together for you guys. As always, feel free to reach out to us on social media. You can find us on YouTube by searching Nonessential Media, on Twitter at NonessentialM, and on Facebook and Instagram by searching Nonessential Media. You can also find us on our website at nonessentialmedia.com, and on there we have some info about our creators and other podcasts like Beach City Crows, We the Fandom, and Zeros of the Tabletop. Thank you guys so much for listening. We love you.